Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to help me out with the algorithm. Also, follow my socials down below and join my Discord. And while you're down there, please check out my memberships by the join button next to the subscribe button and see if that piques your interest. Thank you. Okay, the issue with Jack Black is the issue with all celebrities. You don't need to be in front of the camera all the time. Stop taking everything. Because you leave yourself more room to be hated by people. The Rock. He started a company where he can write his own scripts, do his own thing, and make himself the hero in the story all the time. People got tired of that. People got tired of him. Bro, you need to keep people wanting more. It's way better than actually giving them way too much. This is the same with like media in general. The difference between like American media, they like to milk things. They milk it a lot. I'm on the wrong scene. Let me bring that up. But yeah, they milk the heck out of TV shows that are popular, that are catching on, and this is why I like the way that we do things in the UK. Like, yes, there's shows we milk a lot, true, but there's way more shows that we like that I like a lot more because it ended and we keep wanting more. We keep wanting like another season, but we know we're not gonna get one. Like, we know when to end, and ending near the peak is probably the best idea because the fans will look at it fondly and they won't look at it as like a dying horse that we kept beating to death. I think that might be the issue with Jack Black. We're seeing him too much.
Jack
We're seeing
Black
him
is a
everywhere.
national treasure. We must protect him at all costs. Comments such as this were normal.
Plus, he stepped into the gaming scene, and when he messed with the gaming scene, that's a different issue. Borderlands, Minecraft, brother. Like, I know he started the gaming channel and anything, but he's still like a outsider looking in, to a lot of people's eyes. It doesn't matter.
Just one.
It doesn't matter if you grew up on games or anything. That's how the internet perceives you. If they saw you as something else before, which is an actor, and they see you after joining like the gaming community and stuff, this is why you have to be nerdy. You need to nerd out because Henry Cavill, when he nerds out, gamers can feel him. They feel his presence. They know he's a gamer. They recognize the gamer.
1 year ago, but after a string of unexpected controversy, he's not only losing thousands of followers, but every Jack Black
his
comment section.
friend, his duo partner, fucking did that whole thing during the concert or something.
Is flooded with
It's true,
negativity.
man.
Compare this to only 11 months ago, when we listed Jack Black among celebrities who have basically zero haters. There was nothing controversial about him. In a Reddit thread asking about the most beloved celebrities, one of the top comments was Jack Black. He's just such a lovable guy, how could you not like him? He never took life too seriously, always trolling the paparazzi and acting like a fool for the public's entertainment. By starting his own YouTube channel, Jack Black showed that actors are still just normal people.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jack Black. This is my new YouTube channel, Jablinski.
Giving him a relatable edge that made his fans adore him. So when he'd faced his first controversy roughly 2 years ago, his audience was generally forgiving. Jack Black had shown his support for a charity named Autism Speaks. Articles explained in 2013 he hosted an Autism Speaks benefit, and in 2015 performed at the Lighted Up Blue Autism Speaks fundraiser. In 2018 he'd promote the charity via Twitter, perhaps ignoring
Oh, don't be is it a thing where
extremely
like?
controversial. Autism Speaks hates autistic people.
Oh yeah, it's just a charity then.
For over a decade, Autism Speaks tried to find a cure for autism. They treated autism like it was some type of disease that could be cured. People therefore complained on Twitter, friendly reminder that while Jack Black is currently trending, he has donated to ableist and eugenicist organizations like Autism Speaks and Next for Autism that focus on fixing and curing autism, a neurological condition. He has also attended Autism Speaks galas, yet his audience gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Jack didn't know it was a bad
To be fair, his management team should have known and should have told him about it. But is it crazy to want to cure something that might be incurable? I know it's crazy. I know I might be. I might be. Okay. No, hold on. I'm a dumbass in this subject, but like, there's plenty of scientists that go into the line of work, looking for the presence of God. Is it crazy that a charity kind of wants to like see if there's a way they can fix this issue? I know it's like I know it's like, oh, let me we're a charity and we help people with like born with missing limbs. We're helping them find their new limb. It could be that we're like we're helping them find their old limb that they didn't spawn in with. Like, okay, that sounds crazy. I get it, but like, is it impossible? I don't know. I know nothing on this aspect of like life. When it comes to like using my brain cells. um, damn. But like, what if there was a way? I mean, in a slim chance, we don't know too much about like we know a shit ton, um, about the body, but we also don't know too much about all the animals in the world, right? Um, and they could help us out. Like, think about it. Cancer seemed crazy, like an incurable disease. You can't ever cure it. It just happens with time. Cancer just happens. Your cells malfunction, and then they just don't want to die, and they carry on, right? That's crazy for us to think about. And back then, it seemed impossible to even cure. Like, how can you cure like the genome, right? But then we discovered that whales don't really get cancer. They can't get cancer. So we're like looking into that. We're also looking into like restoring teeth, like sharks. There is a way to do it for humans now. There is a way, and we can do it. But back then, we probably we probably thought that's impossible. Once you lose your adult teeth, you lose it. But there is a way. But all of your teeth get replaced, not just that one that falls out. Just all of them get replaced at the same time. And you might have to get braces again as an adult. Do we really know that? Unless it's something more sketchy,
company
like
and
they're
was just
being like crazy about autism, like uh like back in the day with like evangelicals, and about like gayness, like they're being that crazy about it. Oh, let me electroshock you, let me give you electrotherapy to like cure your gayness. Is that what they're doing with autistic people? Because that's fucked if that's the case.
trying to do something good and got duped. Just playing
But
devil's
if they're
advocate.
just like, yeah, it seems impossible, but if we put some money to like maybe research it, there might be a chance to someday stop it or cure it. I don't think that's too crazy. Even though, like I said, I don't know. I
Kids,
don't
what
know
if he's
anything
unaware of
about
the
this.
problematic issues? Jack Black
I
seems
don't know
like
how
a decent
impossible it
person.
is.
This explains why he'd also give political opinions, but with his comments now reading, never get political, it always ends wrong.
Yup, never do this. Never do this. Unless if you do it, hate on them both. Don't start liking one or the other. Just hate on them both. Or pick one side. Pick one side and stick to it if you're going to pick a side. Always stick to it. Stick to your guns. Never switch sides. Because then people will start seeing you as a grifter. You know, unless you slowly switch sides, and then that might just be a progression of you like yourself. Sorry about that. The mic is that wasn't a voice crack. It's just the mic.
This had become a primary reason for the fall of his reputation. Now, Jack Black has always been politically outspoken, but would make his arguments subtle and funny in the classic Jack Black style. For example, in 2017, Tenacious D performed This Government Totally Sucks, in which they joke about Benjamin Franklin getting naked and smoking weed. Similarly, in 2020, Jack Black made his own commercial, stating it's time to be a hero with a mask. Not this kind, but this kind, before jumping headfirst into his pool. Videos like that were pretty smooth and inoffensive.
Yeah,
However,
that's
by
pretty fair.
2023, his political opinions were less about the comedy and significantly more direct. For example, he'd give his opinion on the Israel-Palestine war, for which he was heavily criticized.
Dude, don't never speak on this. With Jack Black trending right now on Twitter, please remember he supports Zionist propaganda. Remember the only ones killing civilians in Palestine are Israel itself. What? When was this posted? Was this posted before or after the event? The October 7th? Because if it was after and hey, dude, it might be after. I don't doubt it's after because a lot of people don't will just ignore like news saying that Palestine ever did anything. They just like ignoring that stuff. Damn. I didn't say it. Never get political. Let me put it this way, right?
To the extent that people called for a Kung Fu Panda boycott, when he shared an image reading,
I'm not taking a
change is
side. That's not me taking a side. I'm just saying that human lives were lost on both sides, and it's crazy to just not acknowledge that. You should acknowledge that if you like for like human freedoms, liberty, and all that stuff. Taking a human life is probably the worst thing uh, in the world for you, and it should be. And so you should discourage on both sides when that happens.
the human rights crisis, the comments again weren't too positive. Goodbye, Jack, you lost me there. Nobody needs you to guide them politically. You're a professional court jester. That's why we watch
True,
you.
you should
OMG,
just do
LMFAO, Jack Black, you've gone down the gutter. In the meantime,
Go
about
on.
half of his Twitter became political
Brother said
retweets,
go
peaking
on.
in June 2024 when Jack Black endorsed the president.
A few days ago, my manager called me and said George Clooney and Julia Roberts wanted me to help out the president, and I said, I am in. When and where?
He proudly reposted the video to his Twitter, but with almost as many replies as the post had likes, it's safe to say his message didn't land so smoothly. Love your work, I just wish you didn't endorse anyone. Hollywood needs to stay out of politics. You were a part of a lot of people's childhood laughs. Now you're just a deadbeat sellout. What a
Now hang on. Hang on. First of all, deadbeat sellout. You have an Apple logo in your name. You are cringe, or is that just saying I don't use Twitter? Okay, is that them using that's either the Apple logo just in the name or it's them using an iPhone? If it's them which both sides of this coin are terrible. When you say deadbeat sellout, cringe, cringe right here. This Apple logo, cringe. um, but I do like to say I kind of see both sides. Like, yes, it's cringe when Hollywood actors like get political and stuff like that. That is true. But they're humans. They're going to get political. It just is the fact. Even though I said never get political, you shouldn't. But they're humans. They got to at some point. At some point, they might feel like obligated. Like this is the right thing to do. This is like what's just to support this side. And I believe America should change for the better. Blah 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 blah. Let me take a side. You telling them not to do that is so dead. Like, bro, you're telling a human not to think. You, as like consumers, we should be able to separate the art from the artist. I know we hear this all the time. It gets boring. Blah 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 blah. But it's true. We should. I do all the time. I listen to some Chris Brown songs, even though he beat the heck out of Rihanna, and I hated him for that. I still like his music. R. Kelly had some bangers, not gonna lie. Uh, is it P. Diddy? There's that song. Was it with Mario? Creepin'. Love that song. Even though that is wild. The song title is wild. The lyrics are wild. Okay, and it kind of reflects some real life aspects. But I like the melody. I like the song. I do like it. Uh, you just gotta separate things, man. Like, for me personally, him seeing him too much in like crappy movies, does that take away from my image of like Jack a little bit? Not to the point where I just hate him. You don't have to like everything about someone, okay? Because I still like School of Rock.
A shame. You've only
Still a goated
alienated your
movie.
fan base. We're here waiting for you to do better, although these were the more polite replies as they only got worse. Over 15,000 people supported a response reading, add Jack Black to the list of pedo-wood elites. Repost if you aren't surprised. Numerous other memes pushed similar allegations, with another person straight up stating, here's an awesome tip. Stay away from the pedophile at Jack Black just because he endorsed a presidential candidate. A different fan expressed, I'm so beyond saddened by this political shilling. The word disappointing isn't strong enough, and I just attended one of your recent Houston shows. Well, never again, Jack. And in a poll asking, have you lost all respect for at Jack Black, 85%.
This is boring, dude. Oh my god, the celebrity I liked did something. Did something I did not like. Just never again. Screw him. Burn everything. Burn everything down. Sell all the merch or throw it in a bin. Like, cringe, man.
Responded with yes. The poll was likely somewhat biased,
Who
but still
cares?
for the first
They're
time
political.
ever, Jack Black was losing followers. However, this likely wasn't a massive concern as he was busy with something else completely. Tenacious D, Jack Black's band, had been traveling the world on their spicy meatball tour. They'd been through North America, all across Europe, and had landed in Australia just 24 days after Jack's presidential controversy. They scheduled their second show in Sydney for bandmate Kyle Gass's birthday, celebrating on Instagram before the show started. This continued into the band's performance, which would lead to the following interaction.
miss Trump next time.
Mixed feedback immediately.
Yeah, that's cringe. That's so dumb. What? Don't miss Trump next time. Oh my god. I don't know if Jack got blindsided. He kind of like looked shocked,
Rolled
but
in. Some people said that
they
they're a
kind of
comedy
laughed a
band that
bit.
make dark jokes. It was a joke, they make jokes. JB and KG, they're good human beings with good intent.
Look, there's a time and a place, right? This might seem the right place, and it's definitely not the right time. Directly after, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. You're too soon. Talk about too soon.
Whilst others plainly stated, sorry Jack, but I'm out. One senator tweeted, there is no place in Australia for those who wish for the assassination of others, demanding that Tenacious D must be deported immediately. As a result, Kyle Gass apologised, writing, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind, in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologise to those I've let down, and truly regret any pain I've caused. Jack Black added, I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form, but after rewatching the clip, people didn't buy it. Black was blindsided. He laughs when Kyle says it. He doesn't condone that kind of speech, but
You can. It might. Dude, he's a showman. What do you expect him to do? Carl tells a joke, and he's an actor as well. You just expect him to go, guys, I'm actually offended. We should know. I do not condone violence, guys. I'm shutting the show down. Kyle, you're fired. Guys, I do not stand for this. Shut the What do you mean, you fucking idiot? He didn't look blindsided. Obviously, he didn't look blindsided because he's a showman. He's on stage doing a show. He's an actor. You know, you got to keep things rolling. Obviously, like he looks shocked. Like he looked like he didn't know what to do, but then his brain like slowly caught up with him and
he
like
laughs when Kyle says it. He doesn't condone
and like kept going with it. It's just the thing. I think him not doing something straight away could be it. Now he could just be lying, but I will give him leeway because of those aspects. Like he's an actor. He's on stage. He's doing a show. Bro, you gotta give some charity, even though if you hate the other person, you gotta give some charity because you just got to. If you like completely shut everything down, you look dumb. You look dumb if you can't ever see that there's a chance that he was blindsided by this.
that kind
It's
of
not impossible.
speech, but you see him laughing when the comment is made. Jack's apology continued. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. He'd stated in an interview 3 weeks later, we need to take a break. Everybody needs a break sometime and we'll be back, but it was already too late. Even those people who didn't mind the joke were disappointed by Jack's lack of support for his bandmates. Your friend of over 30 years says one bad throwaway joke that gets an overreaction. Like
Yeah, this is the issue with the internet. Like the people on your side who will always champion you, there will be something that they don't like, and this is one of them. Like throwing your friend under the bus, even though like this is also dumb in my opinion. Like if your friend does something dumb, you who who taught these people like life lessons? This is so dumb. if your friend does something dumb, why would you back them up? You know what they say, like what adults say to you when you were a kid, like if your friend jump off a cliff, would you? And you like start being a smart ass, say, yeah, these are the people who actually believe it. They actually believe they would. Like, what is what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? Dude, this all of this cringe, man.
At
I
least
hate
a bit of
humans.
backbone and stick
Humans
up for your
suck.
friends. A different person said the weird thing with cancelling the Tenacious D tour over a bad Trump joke tells me, yeah, dude cares more about money above all else now and will throw friends under the
Of course, you dumbass. No one does tours for charity, you fucking idiot. What? I if these people just took some time to think, like, just think. Jack's a human. Obviously, he's gonna do. Bro,
bus to maintain cash flow.
the charity he does is the charity that everyone else does. It minimize. It's minimal to like his wallet, like showing up at hospitals, doing make a wish, stuff like that. That is minimal to his pocket. It's probably just travel expenses, and that's about it. Doing a whole show that doesn't net him any money is so dumb.
The public no longer gave him the benefit of the doubt,
Jack Black is the ultimate sellout clown.
which began to impact his future movies. I remember a time when seeing Jack Black in a movie excited me. Now I skip it completely.
I feel this. Okay, this might be a good comment. Yeah, I feel this. Currently now, I'm gonna watch the Minecraft movie. I'm gonna, but like, yeah.
Borderlands got 10% on Rotten Tomatoes and has
Am I crazy in thinking Jack was the only good thing about this movie? He he was mogging the camera so hard every time, and trying to believe that she was like younger than Jamie Lee Curtis was crazy. Jack, Kevin Hart also has the same issue with Jack and The Rock. Bro, you're showing up in too many movies. You're milking the shit out of this horse, and it's not even female. I don't know how you milk it. Oh, this rando was also good, mostly because brother didn't talk, didn't talk. I think he might have had like a couple lines. I don't remember. This movie was terrible overall, but like Jack kind of felt like he was from the game, and everyone else felt like they were cosplaying, apart from him. But I think it's because he had minimal lines, if any at all. The CG was terrible.
been considered one of 2024's worst movies. On the Dear
is.
Santa trailer, people criticized Jack Black just jumping on every movie these days, and nothing showed this better than his casting as Steve. There are many reasons why Minecraft's trailer has already gained over 1 million dislikes, the main one being, according to Forbes, the appearance of Jack Black as Steve, where he simply looks like everyday Jack Black in a blue shirt with his now signature wild hair and grey streaked beard. It's absolutely bizarre.
He's basically just playing Jack Black, but in a blue shirt. It looks like he rolled out.
Yeah, that's the other side of the issue with these actors showing up way too much. Kevin Hart plays Kevin Hart. The Rock plays The Rock. Jack Black plays Jack Black. This is the issue when you only have one character while going into a movie and you only have one thing. Is the fact that if you keep going into more movies, people are going to recognize that you have no acting chops. You just don't have any range. You're playing yourself in these movies. This is why like who is it? Bro, I just lost his name. Deadpool. His name is just escaped my fucking skull. Uh, Ryan Reynolds. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Ryan Reynolds. He kind of plays just Ryan Reynolds, right? But he's in like how many movies? He's in Deadpool currently. That's about it. Like, let me Google this. Like, see what movies he's in. Like, bro is not in that many movies. Like, Ryan Reynolds, but he kind of plays himself, like in these movies. Let's go. 2024 movies list. He's in Deadpool and If in 2024. 2023, he's in Ghosted. 2022, he's in 3 of them. The Adam Project, Bullet Train, and Spirited. No, I watched Bullet Train, pretty good. Adam Project, yeah, pretty good. Spirited, nope. Red Notice in 2021, Free Guy, 3 movies. Let's see, Jack Black. (2021) 1 movie. Super Mario in 2023. Oh, you know what? Never mind. He wasn't in that many movies. Jack Black. Okay. He's in roughly the same amount of movies as Ryan Reynolds. I think the issue is they were terrible movies. I think that might be the issue. Because 2024, he had uh, Borderlands, that Santa thing, and another movie, which were terrible. I think that adds to the factor. Anyway, my point kind of like went stale there, but let's think. Batista, right? He didn't want to be playing Batista in every single movie that he was in, right? What's his name? Dave Batista. Because he stopped playing the. He didn't want to continue on with Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Because he didn't want to be set as one thing. Let's see, because he played in Dune, which was pretty good. I liked his character in Dune. Is it's slightly different, but it's still in that same realm. What else did he play? He played like other like movies as well. 2025 movies. The Last Showgirl. I don't think that was like action or anything like that, right? It was a drama, that one. He wanted to branch out, and I don't think people are like tired of Dave Bautista. We're just not. I think I'm excited to see him in stuff that I like. The Last Showgirl doesn't interest me, but yeah, I'm always excited. I hope it doesn't go the same route as Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and The Rock, Because
out of bed and they gave him this blue shirt instead.
Yeah.
All right, now you're Steve.
He could have said, I am Jack Black, and it would have made zero difference. They gave Jack Black a blue shirt and called it a day. People joke that the director should have instead been cast as Steve, leading Jack Black to respond to the hate. I just think the backlash we're getting is ridiculous, especially from grown men who don't get that this movie isn't just for them. It's for a new generation, yet it seems the new generation.
bro, first off, the new generation don't like this. Probably what Sonny's gonna say. But also, some of these grown men have grown up with Minecraft, always been there, and some of them have seen the before of the Minecraft effect and the after of the Minecraft effect. You telling them that their opinion is not valid and that this movie is not for them. This has been said before, right? By like acolyte stars, like don't watch it then, stuff like that, and people did not watch it, and it got cancelled. Don't Jack, man. My opinion of him is plummeted a little bit. I wouldn't say plummeted, but it's gone down throughout this video, man.
Generation don't want it either. My son is a Minecraft kid in elementary school. He told me that when they heard it was live action, all of his friends declared it was total trash. This doesn't even appeal to the target audience. As a result, Jack Black's rapidly losing followers on every social media. He pulled it.
Plus, it's kids, right? Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna get their opinions from the people that they believe have correct opinions, which is the adults that have the opinion that this is gonna be trash because there's live action. Kids have no thought of their own. Their brain empty head, okay? Empty brain. They can only regurgitate. I can't say that word. ESL guys, ESL. Just want to make sure that ESL. They just spew whatever YouTuber, whatever IRL important figure that they're gonna say, and most of them are saying it's trash. It's trash, dude.
Dwayne Johnson
the hell
and
do
became
you
a
want?
soulless corporate husk of his former self, who plays the same character in each of the far too many terrible movies he's in.
Very true stuff. Very true stuff. I yapped for way longer than I thought I would. This was a 9-minute video. I guess I was passionate about this. Oh, is this back? I forgot to check this out. Okay, guys, we'll leave it off there. Big shout outs to my members, Josh Burn, Main, and Skull. I gotta go and watch this.